everyone. Today we're gonna discuss about human skeletal system. Human skeletal system is the internal framework of human body. It is composed of around 270 bone at birth. This total decreases to around 206 bones by adulthood after the some bones get fused together. The bone mass is skeleton makes up about 14% of the total body weight and the reaches maximum mass between the age of 25 and 30. The human skeletal can be divided into two parts, the axial skeleton and the appendicular skeleton. The axial skeleton is formed by the vertebral column, the ribs cage, and the skull and other associated bones, and the appendicular skeleton, which is attached to the axial skeleton, is formed by the girdle and the pelvic girdle and the bones of the upper and lower limb. The human skeleton mainly performs the six major functions: support movement, protection, production of blood cells, storage of minerals, and endocrine regulation. The human skeleton is not a sexually dimorphic as that many of primate species, but the some differences between the sexes in the morphology of the skull, dentition, and the long bones and pelvis exist. In general, female skeletal elements tend to be smaller and less robust than the corresponding male element with a given population. The human female pelvis is also different from that male in order of facilitates childbirth. Unlike most primates, human males do not have a penile bones. The axial skeletal system. The axial skeletal system mostly contains form of 80 bones is formed by the vertebral column, 32 to 34 bones, and the number of vertebrae differ from human to human as the lower two parts, sacral and coccygeal bone, may vary in the length. A part of the rib cage, 12 pair of ribs and the sternum, and the skull, 22 bones and the 7 associated bones. The upright posture of the human is maintained by the axial skeleton, which transmitted the weight from the head, the trunk, and the upper extremities down to the lower extremities at the hip joint. The bone of the spine are supported by the many ligaments. The erector spiny muscles are also supporting and are useful for the balance. Appendicular skeletal system. The appendicular skeleton mainly contain 1 to 6 bones. 126 bones is formed by the pectoral girdle and the upper limbs, the pelvic girdle or pelvis, and the lower limbs. Their function are to make a locomotion possible and to protect the major organ of digestion, excretion, and reproduction. Thank you.